Coach Favour Aruwe, the youngest billionaire business coach, is the founder of LeadWise Biz Institute, where she equips young adults, new mums, undergraduates and startups to build profitable, purpose-driven businesses. Rooted in faith, she believes that backgrounds don't define destiny. Only what God has spoken does. Her journey from a student budget to running a thriving business that reflects grace and growth. Through mentorship, trainings and conferences, she empowers young people to start early and create lasting impact. She convenes the Too Young, Too Strong conference, a clinical counsellor with an MSc in clinical therapy, the executive director of Enixco Ultimate Ventures, and CEO of Ivankina Essentials. She has authored New Mum's Smart Spending, Graduate as a Millionaire, and Start Smart, Build Smart. Connect with her on Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, and YouTube for practical business insights.
Good evening, everyone, and you're welcome to our live stream today. And today we'll be delivering the topic pop culture to start and grow your business finance and grow your business and finances successfully. Please, if you can hear me, let's get your comments in the live session. If you can hear me, let's get your comments, please. Confirm from the live session if you can hear me. Let us know where you're joining from, if you're using Facebook, if you're joining from TikTok, or you're joining from Instagram. Please, let's get to know where you're joining from. All right, guys, welcome back. I'm sorry. Welcome back. So please confirm if you can hear me from the comment section. If you're on Instagram, if you're on Facebook, Facebook, if you're on YouTube, please let's get your comment from the comment section. Let's know where you are joining us from. Thank you very much, Ogale Ejiro Faith. Please let us know where you are joining from. Let's know where you are joining from. Let's know the town or city you are joining in from. All right, thank you. So while your comments are coming in, let's go straight into today's section. So like I earlier mentioned, we'll be looking at the topic pop culture, financial habits to start and grow your business and finances successfully. What are the pop culture habits that you can incorporate or that you can start to grow your finances and business successfully? All right. All right. So let's first of all get the definition of popular culture. Pop culture is same as pop culture is the same thing as popular culture. These are money behaviors influenced by trends, social media, lifestyle pressures, and entertainment culture. What we see online, what friends do, and what society celebrates. Some habits help you to grow, while some silently destroy your finances. So pop culture, we have pop culture in every areas of our lives. We have pop culture in fashion, we have pop culture in beauty, we have pop culture in education, we have pop culture in everything we do with our life right now. But today we are just narrowing it down to our finances. We are only narrowing it down to our businesses. We are narrowing it down to habits that has to do with our finances. And these are habits that are influenced by behaviors and trends around our lifestyles or around us. So today we will be looking at some habits and some items that are killing us, or some pop culture habits that are killing our finances and business. And we'll also look at some pop culture habits that we can use to grow our business and finances. So I have here with me four persons that will be speaking on this topic. I have Gloria, I have Blessing, I have Chinenye, and I have Mary Jane. And we'll be looking at these points. We'll be looking at these habits one after the other. So I'm going to invite to the studio Gloria Oha Kosim to talk about how some of these habits are influencing or destroying our finances and businesses. Gloria Ohasim, can you hear us? Good evening.
Good evening. I can hear
All
you.
right, you're welcome.
Thank you so much. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you loud and clear.
Okay. Thank you so much. My name is Gloria. Hi everyone. If you're just joining in, welcome, welcome, welcome. Like she has rightly said, today our topic is pop culture, financial habits that destroy finances. And she has explained it, but let me just briefly talk about it. These are money habits that are influenced by trends, social media, celebrities, and pop culture. So examples of those things are spending for Instagram aesthetics instead of saving. Booking trips you can't afford because your favorite influencer is traveling. Buying luxury items are not really bad. Those things are not bad. But pop culture, financial habits are all around us. They are tempting, yes, because they look good. They are so tempting because they look good. But honestly, they often leave you broke behind those screens, behind all those facade and every other things. But we'll be going into it one after the other. Now, we want to talk about soft life without strategy. Soft life is good strategy for everything you are doing. Honestly, without strategy, you are just like moving around in circles. So the first, like I said, soft life without strategy. Enjoyment is not wrong, everybody. Treating yourself to good things is not wrong. Rewarding yourself is not a sin also. But the real problem is soft life without strategy. Pop culture has convinced all of us that enjoyment should come first. Hey, I need to enjoy. I beg, I'm working. Oh, I need to enjoy. If I don't enjoy it now, where will I enjoy? But then, but the real question is, has it actually caught up? Just like I said, everybody say, "Oh, I want to enjoy now. I'm working for it. The money will come later. Let me just enjoy and flex. The money will come later." But the question is, has it actually caught up? You see somebody in a cafe in Lekki, sipping on some fancy drink. Another person is on a trip to Zanzibar. And another person unboxing bag. We all know it's not cheap. We all know it's not cheap and all that. And without anyone saying it, you start feeling pressured. Let's be honest. Without anyone saying, you start feeling pressured. You start asking yourself questions like, am I the only one not enjoying life? I'm supposed to be enjoying life. And you get forced to join. You start going on different weekends, hangouts, not minding your budget. Both everywhere you go, you order food online because you're buying takeouts every now and then. Meanwhile, your salary entered on Monday. Oh, don't forget. Then by Friday, it's already asking you questions. So this is the reality of so many young Nigerians living for the gram, living for the vibe. But their finances are quietly crying in the background. You see them with all those flashy whatever on the gram. But their acts of their accounts, their finances are crying, honestly. Their finances are crying. So one of the points I'll be stressing on is enjoyment without planning. Enjoyment without planning, honestly, is one of the most common habits I see. You are spending based on emotion, not structure. You are asking, can I afford it? You enjoy it. You deserve every enjoyment. You deserve to treat yourself right. You deserve to relax. But at the end of the day, you deserve peace of mind. Would you rather do the whole enjoyment during the day and at night you don't have peace of mind? You start thinking, you start wondering, how did I spend this? How did I spend that? You start trying to feel like, hey, did someone mistakenly did someone remove money from your account you did not know? It's all you. You did the whole spending yourself without proper planning. Because there is nothing soft about checking your account balance before sleeping. All one soft life. Enjoyment without planning feels good today, but it sure creates stress tomorrow. Let me give you an example. You order food delivery every night and say, I deserve it. But by the end of the month, your account is empty. And that stress is not soft life. It is called what? Disguised struggle. That's what I call it. Not soft life, but disguised struggle. Enjoyment must come with a plan. Economy we have in this country, you need to have a plan. Don't just spend recklessly and feel like you need it, you deserve it. Everybody deserves good things, but then with planning, you can enjoy life and also be financially stable. And also be financially stable, financially safe. That's the difference. My second point is luxury lifestyle without income growth. Now let's talk about another habit. Living a luxury lifestyle without a growing income. You are living a luxury lifestyle without what? Growing your income. Many Nigerians are earning like little, let's just say earning 150, 200K, 250. But a lot of them are trying to live like they're earning 600, 1 million, and or more. That's not soft life. That's pressure life. Soft life is not about spending big money, honestly. Soft life is about removing stress. You are living a soft life and you are stressed. That is not soft life. When you spend, when you live that kind of lifestyle, and at the end of the day, when you like lay on your bed, your mind starts wandering, start calculating. That is stress. When you cannot have peace in the night, you lay down your head to sleep, but then your mind is wandering here and there, thinking, calculating. Honestly, that is stress. Soft life is about removing stress. But if your lifestyle is growing every year and your income stays the same, you are not upgrading. You are actually sinking. And pop culture does not tell you this. So it doesn't. It doesn't tell you this. Social media tells you, enjoy life now. Money will come later. Don't worry. You only live once. Enjoy. Forget about things. Money will come tomorrow. This and that. But money does not respond to vibes. So money doesn't. It doesn't respond to vibes. Rather, it responds to skills, values, and most importantly, strategy. You need to have a strategy as a human being. You cannot just be living and living in circles, forgetting that you need to have a plan, you need to have a strategy. For example, but you're not investing in a skill or side hustle that grows your income. Eventually something breaks or something happens. It's usually you and your savings or your peace of mind that helps you out. Those vibes will not help you. So our point three today, our third point is spending for aesthetics, that we need to talk about, which has been normalized. Spending for aesthetics common. Yeah, spending for aesthetics means you are making financial decisions based on how things look and not what they give back. Let me repeat it. This spending for aesthetics instead of assets is very, very common. It means you are making a financial decision based on how things look, not what they give back. You buy clothes mainly to post. You know, you one of my friends, she always does that. You hear her say, ah, I need to buy new clothes to go here. Oh, I need to buy new clothes to go there. Now, don't get me wrong, any to go out for the gram, that means something is wrong. That means something is definitely wrong. One needs to check himself. One needs to check her statistics and not assets. You cannot say you buy clothes mainly to post them, which is it's just somehow. And you go out mainly to be seen. You make decisions for content and not comfort. Nah, social media has really turned life into a performance, into a show. People are living for pictures, captions, and comments while ignoring their bank accounts, which is the most important thing. They ignore it and try to, go all out for aesthetics and for the gram. But here's the truth: assets are not always attractive. Learning a skill doesn't look cute on Instagram. Saving money also doesn't get likes. Investing also doesn't come with applause. But assets work quietly. Assets work quietly. When your data finishes unexpectedly, assets answers. Those aesthetic will not answer you. It won't. When your rent is due, those aesthetics will not pay your bills. Assets responds to it. When emergencies happen, what helps you out? Your assets, they protect you. Aesthetic will not do that. Those your aesthetics will not rescue you, honestly. Pop culture will clap for aesthetics today, but it will not save you tomorrow. It will not aesthetics today, but it will not save you tomorrow. It won't. So before you spend, you need to ask yourself, is this making me look good? Or is it making me yourself? Is this making me look good? Or is this making me better? I know you all know the answer to that. You need to go for the one that's making you better, upgrading you, your value, your worth, and all that. Because looking good fades eventually, but being financially prepared lasts. Because looking good fades and being financially prepared, it lasts. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise, honestly. So the consequences of this is that soft life without strategy, it honestly makes you look rich when you are actually broke. You see a lot of people looking rich. Ask them for their bank account. They look broke. That is one of the consequences of life is good, but with strategy. Without strategy, you are just a broke person looking rich, which at the end of the day don't have peace. Always think, always feel sad. You look successful online, but you are anxious offline. That is one of the consequences of soft life without strategy. You can't truly rest because the lifestyle you've built now needs constant feeding. That lifestyle you've decided to live, you constantly feed it, and you'll not be at rest. You'll not be just like living a fake life. You have to constantly feed it. You have to constantly patch up, trying to do better than the last, trying to upgrade the fake life. That is not soft life. It is a trap disguised as lifestyle. It is just a trap. And the more you keep going, you keep getting deeper and deeper and deeper, and you find yourself becoming depressed. That is what soft life without strategy does. Become depressed. So let me tell you, real soft life is quiet, enjoyment without guilt, rest without fear. Soft life is not loud. Living a soft life, honestly, is not loud. Soft life is stable. You don't need to look rich. You need to be financially safe. I hope you all are understanding what I'm saying. You don't need to look rich for that soft life. You need to be financially safe. So if you think this message is making a lot of sense to you, um, drop the love emoji in the comment section. Now remember, soft life is not even about showing off. It is about peace. It is about security. It is about freedom. Let me repeat what I just said. Soft life is not about showing off. It is about peace. It is about, so I want you all to drop your comments in the session. We are working with time. I would have loved to continue, but let me stop here so that other speakers can continue. So if you have any question, drop in the comments. Drop the love emoji in the comments if you understood all what I said.
Thank you very much, Miss
And
Gloria.
thank you
Or
so much.
Thank you very much. Well delivered. So, friends, pop culture financial habits that destroy finances and your business. Point number one, soft life without strategy. That has been delivered promptly by Gloria Ohasin. Thank you very much once more, Gloria. So I'll be bringing up stage the second guest speaker to give us the next financial habits as collected from the pop culture that is draining our finances and that is destroying our business growth. So I'll be bringing up stage Blessing to give us the second step or the second item that is draining our finances and business growth. Welcome on stage, Blessing.
Thank you, Joma. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you loud and clear.
All right. So, thank you everybody for having me tonight. So, I'll be talking about social media pressure spending. And this is one of our problem as youth and individual. Most of us spend our money just trying to chase, just trying to impress our friends and people we don't even know online. We spend our money buying clothes, buying things just to snap pictures. So social media is really shaping our spending of money, like buying for content and validation drain finances. Most of the time we spend our money to get a new phone. How many of us you see people buying phone, buying the latest iPhone, getting the latest trend, the latest trendy clothes just for content, just to get likes. Most of the time we spend all our money on that, competing with people online just for people we don't even like, people we don't even know. Most of the times we don't even know these are our friends. Just because a celebrity posted something online, we want to meet up. We want people to feel like, this person, they know what's up or they know what they are doing. Then we spend all our money buying things, buying the latest shoes, buying the latest clothes, getting the trendiest watch, anything. Sometimes we even pay money, borrow money to go on trips that we cannot afford. And at the end of the day, we don't have money to eat. We start begging our friends for money, start begging our colleague that send me urgent 2K. I don't have, send me 2K for this. I've not eaten since morning. And you're using an iPhone 17. That is one of the challenges of youth. I've noticed that a lot. You see someone, maybe you go to school, you see someone in the classroom, you see your friend, they have iPhone 17, they have all the latest things, they're always posting lifestyle. But when you get to their house, you'll be wondering, is this person that is it the person I see all the time online that has all these? But I call it fake life. I call it fake life because you're trying to please people that don't even like you, people that don't even know you, people that don't care about you, forgetting your own pocket, forgetting yourself, forgetting the fact that you are supposed to be building yourself, building your wallet, making money. But at the end of the day, you're just pleasing people, spending it on trend, on chasing clout, making people feel like, this is the best person. You see some people in campus, they'll just be talking about this girl, she's the best person, she has all the money, she has all the friends, she has everything going for her. But if you go close to her and find out about her, you find out that she doesn't really have anything. She has not eaten, she doesn't even have gari in her house, she has not eaten all day, but at the same time she's using the latest phones. Her wardrobe is on fleek, she goes on trip. And sometimes some of us we get pressured by watching their fake lifestyle and deciding that I want to be like her, I love to be like her, I want to make it like that. Some guys will just pressure themselves. You see them buying things they cannot afford. You see some people saving money just so they can afford the latest iPhone. Some people are already thinking of how to upgrade to the iPhone 18 that is coming up this year. They're already saving money, having plans on how to make money, just so that they can have an iPhone just to pepper people online, pepper their friends, show everybody online that I know what I'm doing, I have every other thing working for me. While at the same time they can't afford transport to go to school, they can't afford transport to go to work, they can't afford to feed. They don't have any other thing working for them apart from their online audience. And they forget that just because you have likes online doesn't mean your landlord will listen to you when you tell him that I don't have money. You can't pay your rent. You pay some of us stay with our parents, but you can't afford the little things. You can't even buy something for yourself other than anything that has to do with, let me chasing clouds, posting my fake lifestyle online. So social media pressure our spending sometimes. It just makes it look, we don't even copy the good things. That's the most annoying things. We don't copy the good things. People that are making money online, we don't copy them. We'll copy the ones that, like some of our influencers. You see celebrity buying things. I used to tell people that those celebrities, those are their way of making money. Most of the things you see them, they didn't buy that iPhone. Maybe someone gave it to them just to make their lifestyle, just to upgrade their lifestyle so that they can make more likes and they make money from these likes. Then we that don't have, you don't have it, you don't have that kind of money, you don't have that kind of position, you are not a celebrity, you just come online and just copy what they are doing. I saw Tiwa bought this hair. Oh, I must get that Tiwa hair. If I don't make that hair, they have nothing else going for me. And you forget that you don't have money. You've not paid for your books. You've not bought anything that concerns you. You've not paid for food. You don't have food at home. You have nothing going on for you, but all you care about is just, let me just that lifestyle. That I said it again, it's the fake lifestyle. Let me just feel sick. I need to do this, I need to do that, I need to make sure my friends online, I need to make sure my followers, my fans, some fans that don't even know where you live, they don't know what they don't even care about you. If you are sick tomorrow, they don't care. So when you spend all your money just getting likes and comments from people you don't know, what will happen to when you have challenges and you need money? You start begging. And most people will be reluctant to help you when they see that they look at your lifestyle. Some of them are even looking up to you. And you come to them that, I need money, or I don't have food at home. How will they buy it? I for one will not buy such a thing. They can't buy it. So most of the time, and one of the pop culture financial habit that destroys our finances, number one, buying for content and validations. Just want people to say, this girl is trying, this boy is trying, he knows what he's doing, just for that. And that's just fake. Buying phones, number two, buying phones, clothes, going for trips just for content, just to please people that you don't know, people you don't like, some you don't even care about, you don't even know where they are staying, they don't know you, they don't even know who you are, they don't know anything about you, you're just trying to please them. Competing online, you see some people, somebody posted something, you saw a lady post something online, I must be this person, you got 2,000, like, no, my own will be 4,000. You spend the money you don't have, some even go as far as borrowing just to please other people, borrow what they don't have, and you are in debt just to please people online. It's foolishness. It doesn't make sense. It's foolishness for you to be borrowing money, making money, you work from January to December just to make other people happy, just to make people online feel you have everything going on for you, when in actual fact you don't know what you are doing, you don't even have anything for you, you don't have any money in your bank account. Let's just say we don't pray for bad thing. What if something happens to you and you need money, you need assistance, you see them coming online, assist me for this, and you don't have anything going on for you. So those are one of the things that it's killing our finances, and mostly you find it happen mostly in youth, especially the young people. If you go to the school environment, that's one of the things that is eating deep, and it's making the younger ones, all those, some of their classmates, some of their friends feel, because I don't have what that person don't have what is happening for that person, I don't know what I'm doing. They're just keeping themselves under pressure. Some in fact go into depression just because they are not meeting up like their friends. And those people are just posting things on social media. Some even borrow clothes just to post, and you'll be killing yourself just because of that. So all those things are not good, and it's killing our finances. These are the things we need to check. This 2026, we need to check it and make sure we are in the right path. We need to create strategies. We need to start thinking of how to improve ourselves and how to create finances rather than waste it on irrelevant things, on irrelevant pleasures. So one of the consequences of this is that like doesn't pay bills. Like doesn't pay bills. How can you those likes, those your friends, they are not going to come and pay your rent, they won't pay your rent, they won't feed you. When you are hungry, it's what you have in your account, the money you have, that will pay your bills. So if you don't have money, if you spend all your money taking care of things that are irrelevant, chasing clout, trying to please people online, you end up becoming broke and poor, because you are not, you even the clothes sef, at the end of the day, the clothes you bought, they will all go out of date, you can't wear it again because you already have a lifestyle that you are trying to meet. You can't wear clothes. You can't be wearing 2025 clothes in 2026. You need to be upgrading constantly, meaning you have to be spending more. So all those things will not help you this 2026. So these are the things we need to check about. We need to come out and check ourselves and make sure we are not spending our money or irrelevant things and just following trend, checking our celebrities that are not helping us. So over to you, Joma.
Thank you very much, Blessing. Thank you very much. We've heard it from Miss Blessing. Social media pressure spending, trying to impress people online, trying to impress your friends, trying to intimidate people so people can see that you have iPhone 17 or that you have the latest phones or the latest fashion. But deep down within you, you know there is nothing in your bank account. There's nothing to write home about your business. There's nothing to write home about your finances. But out there, people will think you have everything. Fake life. Is that what you want to continue doing this 2026? So please, let's be guided. Avoid social media pressure spending. Thank you once more, Blessing. So I'll be bringing up stage our next guest speaker to give us the third point on pop culture financial habits that destroy finances. I'll be bringing up Miss Chinenye Amechi to give us the third pop culture financial habits that destroy our finances and business. Miss Chinenye, you're welcome. Good evening. We can't hear you. Please confirm you can hear us. Miss Chinenye, we can't hear you. Just check your mic settings. We still can't hear you. We can't hear you. Okay, while we wait for Miss Chinenye to work on her mic settings, please let's get your comments and your thoughts in the comment sections. What do you think about these 2 points that have been delivered by Gloria and Blessing? The first one says soft life without strategy, popular culture financial habits that are destroying our finances and business. The second point is social media pressure spending. Social media pressure spending. What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts? While we wait for Miss Chinenye to get her mic set up.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, Miss Chinenye, we can hear you. Thank you very much. You're welcome.
Thank you,
Okay, the stage
Joma.
is yours.
Okay, thank you everyone for joining tonight. I believe we're all getting an understanding of what the topic is. Okay, so I'm going to continue from where my colleague stopped, and I'm going to be talking about hustle without structure. So let's talk about hustle just in a few minutes. You know, we all have this mindset of waking up early, leaving the house, going about our businesses. Some people say, let's go and work for our daily 2 million. Or some people say, let's work for our daily 2K and all that. And then we run around the whole day and then come back at night. But we cannot account for our progress. We cannot account for what we actually did that day. Or let's say at the end of the month, you look at your savings, there's nothing there. You look at your income, you cannot compare the energy you exerted and the income in your account. That is actually what hustle without structure is. So, as young people, I heard of a story when I was growing up. Someone told me of a story about two men. They were placed to cut down a tree. So one of the men started cutting down the tree, using all his strength, using all his energy to try to cut down the tree before the other guy. And then the other guy spent hours sharpening his knife. He spent hours sharpening his knife, and then it didn't take him up to 24 hours to cut down that tree. But then the other guy used all his energy, all his strength, was trying to cut the tree, and then he exerted his energy, and truth be told, he did not cut down that tree. The other guy that spent hours sharpening his knife actually cut down the tree before that guy that even started before him. So what does this story teach us? The other guy learned or took time to structure his work. He took time to plan his work, took time to sharpen his knife, and then used just a few hours to cut down the tree. The other guy just went out with energy, with zeal, with passion, and started cutting down the tree. Oh, I have the strength. Let me do it now. I have the energy and all. And then I, he did not make so much progress. Okay, so hustling without structure is actually a fruitless. It's actually a fruitless or it's less productive. Okay, it's less productive to actually hustle without structure. Okay, so we can list them out, like we can list out hustling without structure as doing so many jobs, earning small money from different places. You're always tired, but you're doing so much, you're seeing so little. Some people say it's work like an elephant, eat like an ant, and but then you cannot compare what you see in your account with the kind of energy you're exerting. Okay, so hustling without structure also means you're moving, but you're not progressing. You're working, but you're eating like an ant. Imagine someone who wants to run a POS. You want to also do Web3, you want to also do software development, you want to also do hair making, you want to go into all the businesses all at once. That is hustling without structure. It is better to focus on one and then be good at it. Plan towards it, plan around it, be the best in that skill or in that business you want to do instead of running around circles. Okay, so hustle without structure is not something we need in this time and at this age. Okay, so one of the things that one of the signs you see when someone doesn't have a structure is that the person does not have a record, he does not track his expenses or his or her income. That person does not budget, that person does not plan. You don't have a plan for your business, you don't have a expense tracker or income tracker, you don't know how much comes in and how it goes out. You just work, and then anything that comes in, you spend, spend, spend. You don't budget how much goes out. You don't budget what you save. You don't budget what you spend. That's hustling without structure. If you want to do well, if you want to be among the frontliners, if you want to be among the top business gurus we have now in the world, you have to learn how to structure. You have to learn how to structure your hustle. You have to learn how to structure your business. You have to learn how to plan. You have to learn how to execute. It's even better to plan more than run around. It's better to take spend some time in a quiet place. Some people call it locked in. It's better to keep yourself locked in, but then make sure you've achieved 80% of what you want to achieve out there on paper first. Someone has said rightly that direction is better than speed. I actually agree with that statement. It's better to have direction than to have speed. Imagine entering a bus and the driver doesn't know where he's going. He's just speeding off. He's just running around Lagos Road, just driving with high speed. But then he doesn't have a direction, doesn't even have where he's going to, doesn't have an end point. How many of you would like to enter that kind of bus? I believe there's nobody that wants to enter a bus where the driver doesn't have a direction. The driver is going nowhere. He's just driving and then he's on high speed. Your life is at stake there. Then imagine you as the driver of your life. You're going about your life without the structure, without the plan. Someone actually told me that if you fail to plan, you're actually planning to fail. And I agree with that statement. If you actually fail to plan, you're actually planning to fail. Plan your business, even plan your academics, plan how long you want to read, how long you want to study. Plan the kind of books you want to read, books that pertain to your business, books that will teach you more on business. Don't waste your time cheating and chatting and chit chatting with your friends. Don't waste your time scrolling on Instagram, on TikTok, looking for clouds, just like my colleague said, looking for likes. Likes does not give income. I don't know if you found if you've noticed your likes on Facebook, your likes on Instagram, your likes on TikTok, they don't give you income. One of my colleagues rightly said, it is wealth that you saved up that will come through for you in your dark days. When not no when no one is around you. It's that wealth that you stored up, that money you've saved that will come through for you, not your likes, not the clouds, not the people that you follow on Instagram. Okay, so that's why we have to plan. Okay, so hustle culture teaches us that being busy means success, but actually, being busy does not mean you're building wealth. Wealth needs structure. Wealth actually needs structure. So now, what does structure mean? Structure means tracking your income and tracking your expenses, knowing which hustle brings the most money to you, knowing which of the hustle pays you. Okay, now you want to start a business. Okay, you've tried one, you've tried two, you've tried three. Now you've summarized and concluded that okay, I know I'm not good in fashion. I'm actually good in skincare. I'm actually good in POS. Now, why then focus on POS? This is where your passion is. Go for it. Chase it all, every zeal you have in you, and then you will see yourself being successful in it. That is structure. Running a business you don't have a passion for, it will not give you the kind of productivity that running a business you have passion for will give you. Okay, so focus on the one that you have passion for. Focus on the one that you know that when you sleep and wake up, someone wakes you up when you sleep, when you're sleeping. You know that I am good at this. This is what I am meant for. This is what I want to do with all my being, all my zeal. Okay, structure also means separating your business money from your personal money. That is one structure that I don't know, young people have not really grasped. Okay, we know how to start business, we know how to start posting, we know how to start telling our friends, please refer me, refer me, refer me. And then when the money starts coming, you start eating both your capital and your personal money. You don't have a separate account for your business and a separate account for your personal money. You don't even know how to differentiate the both. That's not structure. Structure actually is you separating your business money from it. And you have to cultivate the discipline of not touching your business money. You keep business, then you can spend your personal money anytime and anyhow you like. But if you really want to do well in business, if you want to go far, if you want to grow that business, you have to maintain discipline. All right. So now, one other meaning of structure is having a clear-cut goal. What goal does your business have? What goal do you even have before going into a business? Are you going into a business because your friends are doing it, or because that's the trend, or because that is what is trending, or that's what is trending on Instagram, or that's what is trending in your environment? What goal do you have? What problem are you solving? Money goes to people that solve problems. If your business is not actually solving any problem, then you don't look for customers. Customers will run away from you actually. But if your business is solving problems, your business is bringing value, people will always come to you. People will always run to you because why? Your business is solving problems. So what goal do you have before solving a problem? People that are doing POS now, there's a goal they have in their head. They are bringing money down to your doorstep. You don't have to go to the bank and stand on the queue. You don't have to wait on ATM lines. Money is at your doorstep. They are actually solving problems, and that is one of the most lucrative business right now. We see POS stands everywhere in your neighborhood, in your street. There are like five people there because they're solving problems, and they're not even ashamed to be five on the street because somebody must actually come to a stand to withdraw money because they're solving problem. Okay, so this year we don't want you to work hard and hustle without structure. We want you to hustle and have structure, and then you will see results. You'll be productive. Don't work hard and feel stuck. Don't earn, but you're not growing. I will want you to make progress, and that's one of the reasons for these live sessions. Okay, so One structured income is better than many unorganized hustles. So don't do so many things. Don't do so many things. Focus on one, structure it well, plan it well, and then you see yourself growing. Thank you so much for listening to me. Please, Joma, over to you.
Thank you very much, Miss Chineye. That was well delivered. Also, culture without structure. You're waking up 4 a.m. in the morning, you're waking up 3 a.m. in the morning to go for your hustle, but you don't have structure. It's more like you are walking like an elephant and you're eating like an ant. So have a structure. Have a structure so that you will not be busy and not be wealthy. Thank you very much once more, Miss Chineye. So I'll be inviting the last speaker, Miss Mary Jane Obinka, to give us the next pop culture financial habits that is destroying our finances, that is destroying our business. So let's welcome Mary Jane Obinka. You're welcome, Miss Mary Jane. Good evening. We can't hear you. Mary Jane, I can't hear you. Please check your microphone settings, Mary Jane. Okay, while we wait for Mary Jane to check her microphone setting, we're going to go over the three pop culture financial habits that are destroying our finances and business. And the first one, we have soft life without strategy. And how does soft life without strategy destroy our finances? What are the habits we do? Well, we pursue enjoyment without planning leads to financial stress. We pursue enjoyment without even thinking of the financial stress is going to cause
It's
us
9
in the
o'clock.
future. Then the second point there says living luxury without income growth. You're not growing your income, but you are spending your income on luxury, buying luxury items, buying clothes, buying hairs, buying phones, buying gadgets, but your income is not growing. You struggle to save 200,000 naira or 300,000 naira in 6 or 7 months or even in a year, and in just 1 month or within the twinkle of an eye you use the whole money to go and buy it. It's not a wise choice. Okay, and then spending for aesthetics, not assets. Jane, please, can you hear us now?
Yes, I can hear. Can you hear me?
Okay, yes, I can hear you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Okay. All right. Thank
right.
you. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening, Mary Jane. You're
Um,
welcome on stage.
Thank you. Thank you. I hope you're enjoying this live section because I'm enjoying it. I've learned one or two, and I hope you are learning and you have your pen and your paper jotting things down. Yes. So we are going right into the next topic, and we're going to be talking about trend-based business decisions. Trend-based business decisions. Just as the name implies, going into businesses that are trending. One of the major mistakes many people make, in their business today is building their decisions purely on trends. Hot business, the hot business that's running on social media. You don't have a business plan of your own. Anything that comes up is what you want to go into. For example, crypto is what is raining right now. You want to go into crypto. You don't understand what crypto is. You don't understand how it works. You just want to jump into crypto. If it's not crypto, maybe content creation is raining right now. You want to jump into content creation without properly doing the research. The same way you jump enter, that's the same way you jump out. If you do not have a proper plan. Now, the problem is not trying something new. It is going into it without proper research. Whatever business you want to go into, you ought to have a proper research so you know what you are doing. Oh, in my area, what is raining now is provision shops. It's like I want to go into provision business. You don't even know what it takes to open a provision shop. You want to go into provision business. How? You've not done your research. You don't know where to even buy the things from. Oh, because Mama Amaka is opening her own, she's doing well. Sister Iberia is doing absolutely well, then I think I'm going to do in provision business. And you've not even bothered to even go and do the research by asking them that, oh, how do I actually need to do this? What do I need to do so that I'll be able to go into this provision business? So it's not about what is trending. When you use that to start a business, you're always going to be starting from zero every time. Now, the same way that hot trending business or hot business is running on social media and you jump into it, every season, every, trend, it has a season. Whatever is raining has a season. So when that season passes, are you going to close the business and start the new one that is raining? So you're starting from zero all over again. So if provision is no longer raining at that moment, it is black market failed business that is raining. You will close your provision shop and then go into that. Then you probably will be doing business every year. So they will know you have somebody that opens different business every year. Every year you just open business like that. And that's not how it's supposed to be. Instead of going into having a trendy business, going into what is raining, why don't you build a system? Why don't you have a structure? Have a structure that in the next 10 years, it is still standing, irrespective of the trend that is on or the trend that has passed. Do you understand? There's a business that I respect so much, and that's Chicken Republic. There's one thing that Chicken Republic started in 2004, if I remember it's here, 2004, and till date it's still standing. Now the difference is not like there are other businesses that haven't come, that have not, opened, like food business that have not opened. There are so many. In fact, now the amount of food business that has opened now is more than before, but you can still see that Chicken Republic is still standing. Why is it still standing? It's because it has a structure. Why is it still standing? It's because it's meeting a need. It's meeting the need of people around. It has its own target audience. It has the people that it meets its needs. Do you understand? There's a certain level or amount of food you want to buy that you want to, even a student can afford Chicken Republic food. That is to let you know that it's not, the structure is not going to change. It's not going to fall anytime from now. It's still going to stay strong and solid in the next 10, 15 years to come. And it will keep building its structure and keep rebranding its scope every day and now. And that's the thing we ought to learn. So don't just go into a business all because it is raining. Just go into a business all because that's what's popping right now on social media. Content creation. We all know that content creation right now is the bomb, is popping. Everybody wants to go into content creation. Everybody wants to be a content creator, but you don't even know what it takes to be a content creator. You're just going to be wasting your time and energy. You go into content creation. What's your niche? What niche are you going into content creation? What kind of content creator do you want to be? Lifestyle content creator, food content creator? What type? Is it comedy skit you want to go into? What type? If you call some content creators right now, they already have a niche. And these people started building their brand far back 7 years, 9 years, ago. They did not just start because even then content creation was not as it is right now. It wasn't popular as it is right now, but they kept on building themselves. And you see them today, they're actually making it extremely well in content creation. So let's not just go into trendy business that are trending, because when you do that, you go into business, into trends, you start from zero every time. You're always starting from zero every time. You're always chasing, you're always reacting instead of building. That's what it means going into trends. Now, go into system rather. Build a system, have a solid brand, meet the need of the people around you. What is the need of the person that is around you? It does not matter the kind of business you're going into. It's the most important thing is you're meeting a need. That's what brings the money. You are meeting a need of someone. Someone will need your services. So what's that service that you want to render and offer to a person that would need you? That is what is important. And when you use that to build a structure, you see your business will stand firm. You see businesses that are standing firm 10 years to come, 15 years to come, and you think it's by just waking up in the morning and like, oh, see, today I'm gonna start, I'm gonna start a food business. You don't even know what it takes to start a food business. And that's why we have business coaches, business consultants. These people are there to guide you, to hold your hand and say, okay, oh, this thing you want to go into, this is how you're actually going to go into it. Do you understand? So you're going into systems. You're building a solid brand. You have a plan that would stay and work in the next 5-10 years. You build your plan, have a structure of what you're building. You're building you start a business today. You don't expect that the business that you started today is still going to be the way it is as you started it in the next 5 years. You ought to have grown to a certain level. You ought to have, adjusted to a certain level. Because you have a plan. You know that in the next 5-10 years, things are going to be like this. So I'm going to adjust my brand to be like this. Why? Because you are actually building a brand. You're servicing the need of people consistently. Your product, solves a real problem. Like I said, your product solves a real problem of the people around you. You have a customer system that brings repeat sales. You have a customer system that brings repeat sales. So have a solid brand. Build your brand. Now, when they hear your name and they call you and they say, oh, yeah, I know this person. I know this is what this person sells. You hear Chicken Republic, yeah, I know Chicken Republic. I know them. And they have their signature taste. Their food taste is still the same. It has not changed. That is structure. You can't go into a company and that does not have a structure and you expect the company to still stay, firm. Every company should have a structure. Even if it's one small shop that you are doing, have a structure. Have a structure. I recently just discovered, even in business, that business owners have to pay themselves so they don't run at loss. I'm like, oh, I didn't know that business owners pay themselves salaries. Now, these are the things that when you research as a business person, you would know that, these are the things I'm meant to do. This is what I'm meant to do to build my business, to make it stand strong, to make it stand firm, so that in the next 5 to 10 years, I can still say that my business is still meeting the need of people around me, and even better than it used to be, better than when it started. All right. So, and again, the question you need to ask yourself is, what system can I build that will pay me in the next 3, 4, 5 years? So what kind of system do you want to build that will pay you in the next 3, 4, 5 years? Take your time and sit and think and research. If it will take you 1 month, 2 months, 5 months, 1 year, but ensure that you're doing a proper research and you're doing a proper plan for your business. Don't just jump into it because, now it's the rain right now. I just want to start a business and my body. You don't use the emotions to do business. You don't do it. You don't use emotions. You enter into business with emotions, you will lose everything. So you need to be strategic. You need to sit and you need to strategize that this is a thing. It's not as your body is moving you. No, as I'm feeling right now, I think this is what no, you need to sit, you need to understand, you need to strategize, you need to build. If you're building with just yourself or you have a team, you build with them. But ensure that you have a system that works for you. I don't know if my time is up, but I think this will be all for now. I'm trying to look at my time. I don't know if it's off, but
Go
Am I
ahead,
still
Mary.
on? Okay,
Go ahead,
okay,
Mary Jane. I'll give you 1 minute more. Just go ahead.
all right. Okay, thank you. So build a system, ensure that you build a system that works for you. If it's a particular business that you see maybe in a certain, understand your target audience first of all. What your target audience? What are the people you want to meet their needs? You want to meet the needs of people, in your vicinity. There's a lady that sells stuff very close to our house where I live, and there are other provision shops, but hers is unique. Why? Because of the need she meets for the people around. I call her mini supermarket. There's nothing you want to buy that you won't get there. You might go to other shops and they'll be like, oh, they don't have it. She always has. She has it. Is it shoe? She has it. Tomatoes. She has. Bread. She has it. She basically has everything. You want to buy kerosene? She has. Fuel? She has. She has everything in abundance. She has expanded. The way she started before wasn't how she is now. She has really expanded. Now she's meeting the need of everybody. So there's nothing that you're asking her for. I said maybe I think the only thing she doesn't have is she doesn't sell medicines, she doesn't sell cars, but the basic things that people need in their homes, in their houses, she has them. You just go to her and you're like, oh, I need actually looking for. So ensure you're meeting a need. No matter how little it is, you meet a need of someone, your vicinity, your community. Once you're meeting the need, then you know that you're growing as a business. You build your structure, be strategic, ensure that you have a structure when you are doing business, you're opening business. That's all. Thank you very much. That was for
Thank you very much, Mary Jane. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for that point.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
All right, guys. Thank you very much for joining with us. So we've seen the 4 pop culture financial habits that are destroying our finances and business. The number one is soft life without strategy. The second one is social media pressure spending. The third one is hustle culture without structure. And the fourth one is trend-based business decisions. You make decisions on the business you want to start or the business you want to do based on impulse, based on trend. Oh, this is what is trending now. Let me do it without even researching how it's done, what are the pros and cons of that business. So please let's look out for these 4 points. There are others, but these are the 4 we've been able to pick out for now. So while we are at it, we've also picked out popular cultural financial habits that build wealth. So long there are popular cultural financial habits that destroys wealth and business, there are also popular cultural financial habits that build wealth. So we are still going to invite Mary Jane to the stage to talk about the first point that we have there for pop culture financial habits that build wealth. So please, Mary Jane, let's have you up stage again. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, so pop culture financial habits that build wealth. I'm going to be talking about quiet wealth lifestyle. I love this topic so much because it also speaks to me. People, social media has shown me that a lot of people like to live fake life, and people just want to show off the little that they have, to the point where the people who show off don't actually have. They don't have it. They just want to show off. Now, a quiet wealth lifestyle, one of it is living below your means. Living below your means. Quiet lifestyle is not about looking rich. No, that's not it. It's not about showing off. No. It's about being, rich in reality, not just on social media. but you're quiet about it. You know, I know of someone who, so he's a friend of a friend, and he's a very quiet and calm person. You won't even know that this person has anything. He's just living his life normal. Not until recently, I, got talking to him at a certain level concerning investments. And when I got to see this person's portfolio, I was very shocked. I was like, wait, oh, you have all these things and it's not showing. It's like you don't have to show it. You just have to live quietly. You just have to live your life quietly. You don't have to be showing it. But this person has built himself to a certain level. He has money. But you will not be showing it. You will be letting people know that, oh, I have the money, I want to pop it. Do you know how many dollars I have? Even when they don't ask you, do you know how many dollars I have in my account? We don't need to know. Just live below your means. Manage yourself. Do not overuse people. Your salary is 150,000 naira, but the bag you are carrying is 200K. I'm sorry, how exactly does that work? You need to live. People keep saying, oh, my salary is not going to sustain me, and 200K is not going to sustain me. How am I going to be rich with 200K? But do you know that most people live above their means? You are receiving this certain amount, but what you are spending is above your amount. You are not sitting down to do a proper calculation of, oh, I'm receiving 200,000 naira as my salary. What are my needs and what are my wants? You remove your wants and focus on your needs. You share. I read a book called Smart Money Woman, and that has actually made me understand how to divide my finance so that I don't get to spend on something that is not needed. It's not one, it's less needed, and spend on something that is actually needed. Share my finance into 3 percentages. A certain percentage goes into savings, a certain percentage goes into necessities, and a certain percentage goes into investments. And once you do that, you understand that your finance, you're able to spend below your means. You're able to manage yourself. Because you've noticed that people will tell you, there's no certain level you will get to when you're receiving salary that will be enough for you. You that are receiving 200,000 and it was not enough for you. Even that person, if they increase your salary to 800,000, it will still not be enough for you. Why? Because you're living above your means. Cut it down. Cut down your spending. Live your life nicely. You every month, once the salary comes, you can get something for yourself, but you don't need to get something outrageous. You get something little that you know that you can afford for yourself. You get it. Live your life that way. If there is a particular shoe you want to buy, and you know the shoe is ridiculously expensive, go for the one that is affordable and buy it. It's still fine. You wear it, you still go outside. Your leg will not touch the ground, you still wear a shoe, and people will still look at you as, oh, this girl looks nice. People look at me today, and some of my clothes, when they say, oh, this your clothes is so fine. So if I tell them where I buy them, I'm sure he'll be like, oh, why is this girl going to buy? But the most important thing is, I am looking good, am I not? Don't you like my dress? Whether it is gotten from Africa, or it is gotten from a certain level, or it's gotten from a boutique, this business. The truth is, the person is looking what? Good. So live below your means. Don't carry load that you're not meant to carry. Cut your coat according to your cloth. Whatever investments you make, be calm about it. When you are building, build silently. You invest in certain business, keep quiet about it. You invest in stocks, keep quiet about it. You invest in landed property, keep quiet about it. God does not need to know what you have. Oh, do you know that I purchased one land today, and the land was not, we didn't ask you. You don't need to know. Keep it to yourself. Be calm about it. The less people know, the better for you. Because the more they know, I will start entering what you have. So, what you do, healthy lifestyle. It's you want too much stress. Just be calm about what you do. Whatever investment, oh, you're going into a school, oh, you're doing this, you bought a car, be silent about it. Time will tell. With time, when it's time for them to know, they will know. Just be silent about it. Do not broadcast whatever investment you make or whatever building you're doing at the moment. Even if you're building your house, you're buying your land, you're buying stocks, be calm about it. And then let the results speak for itself. Let the results speak for itself. All right. So, results comes about stability. Result comes about freedom. The results comes about peace of mind. You have peace of mind. There's nobody chasing you. There's nobody querying you. There's nobody shouting at you. There's nobody keeping malice with you because of the thing that you have. But you are living a peaceful and quiet life. That is the thing. So, quiet wealth lifestyle, it is one of the best. I have learned it. I mean, I had to learn it the hard way, but I have learned it and it has taught me a lot. Just live above your means, build quietly. Live above your means, build quietly. You are earning a certain level of amount. Ensure that whatever you are spending is below what you have. Do not go above it. Just stay below what you have. If you have to track your expenses, track them every month. What I do, everything I spend every month, I put it down. I pay. I put it down. I buy this, I put it down. There's an application that helps me. I put it down. At the end of the month, I know where my money is going into and what's eating my money and how I'm supposed to resolve it so that the next month I would not need to spend that way anymore. Do you understand? So ensure that you're also tracking your finance so you know that you're spending below your means. Like I said, when you have your finance, divide it into certain percentages. You have a percentage that goes into your savings. You have a percentage, 50% for compulsory, 20% for your savings, 30% for yourself. There are things that you want to purchase for the things that can help you, that has helped me, is that if my salary comes in, there's a certain percentage I take out for myself that I use for myself. So if there's shawarma, I've been eyeing shawarma for a very long time and I want to buy it, I just take out a certain percentage for myself.
Oh, we lost Mary Jane there, maybe due to network issues. Thank you very much, everyone, for still staying with us on this live session. So Mary Jane was doing justice to quiet, wet lifestyle, one key popular cultural financial habit that can help you build wealth. So let's go straight into the second point of financial culture, pop culture financial habits that can help us build wealth. The second one there says digital financial discipline. Digital financial discipline. How are you disciplined when it comes to your finances digitally? The first point there says track every naira. Track every earning, every penny you have. Track them, write it down, put it somewhere in your phone, put it somewhere on your system, have it online, have it wherever you go. So as you are spending, you are immediately entering the expenses you're running during your day-to-day activities. We have our expense tracker app. You can download it and use it to track every expenses. Then separate capital from profits. Learn to separate capital from profit, especially those of us that are doing business that has to do with day-to-day cash in and cash out. Know what your profit is. Know what your capital is. Do not spend capital for profit and do not spend profit for capital. Learn to pay yourself as a boss. Place yourself on a salary scheme. Place yourself on a salary scale so that you know, okay, as I'm progressing in the business, you can increase your salary rate, or you know when to maybe cut down a little bit of your salary. Okay, so please separate capital and profit. Track every naira. And the next point is use expense tracker. Use expense tracker. Have an expense tracking app. have an expense tracking app that you can use to track every finances. We have our own, and it's currently on the Google Play Store, and it's also on Apple Store. So you can download and use that expense tracker. The third point there says track business and personal money. It still boils down to capital and profits. Know the funds that are meant for your business. Know the funds that are meant for your profits. Know the funds that are supposed to be reinvest into your business, and also know the ones that are meant for your profits or expenses. Okay, do not just mix up everything. Don't say, oh, after all, it's still my money, they are all in the same account, I'll still be the person to spend it. No. Learn to be disciplined. Learn to be disciplined when it comes to your profit and your capital. And once again, we say separate capital from profit. And what's the benefits of digital financial discipline? It says you get data over vibes. By data, we mean resources. We mean resources. We mean money. We mean capital, more capital. We mean more profit. For instance, if you reinvest your capital into the business and the business is doing good, it means you are also making more profit as well. So when you get data over vibes, it means you are financially disciplined digitally. So make sure you track every of your expenses, track all your incomes, track your outflows, track your inflows, track everything that has to do with your business, track every penny, track every naira, track every kobo, track every cent, track every dollar. Be accountable for every money that has to do with your business and your finances. Learn to separate your capital from your profit. So I'll be bringing up stage the next guest speaker to give us the third point on popular culture financial habits that can help us to build wealth. And I'll be bringing up Gloria Ohasim to give us the third point. Thank you once more for staying with us. Thank you, everyone. Miss Gloria, you're welcome up stage.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. So, I'm going to be talking about which is content for income, not validation. So, in today's pop culture, attention is like currency, honestly. Likes, views, followers, everything is about being seen. But here's the truth: attention without strategy does not pay bills. So today I want to talk about how to stop creating content just to be liked and start creating content that actually puts money in your pocket. When I say content for income, not validation, this is what I mean. You are no longer posting with the intention of impressing people. You are posting with intention to sell, to educate, and to build authority. Pop culture tells us, why don't you go viral, get likes, grow your followers? But wealth is built when you ask a better question: how does this content increase my income or my value? So let me go to one of the points: content that sells. First, your content must sell something, not really everything. Your content must sell something. And selling does not mean begging people to buy. That's the difference. You can sell your service, your skill, your idea, your solution. For example, I like, explaining with examples. If you're a virtual assistant in Nigeria, instead of posting random productivity quotes, you can create content showing how you help business owners save time and make money. You explain what you do, you show results, and you also share clients' feedback. That kind of content attracts paying clients, not just followers. That is content for income. It's surely a content for income. Point two, content that educates. The second type of content, this second point is actually a wealth building content. It's a content that educates. Education builds trust, and trust leads to money. For example, if you're into skincare, you talk about skin, everything about your skincare routine. Instead of just posting selfies, teach them how to care for their skin. A lot of people have oily skin, sensitive skin, dry skin, even flaky skin. Explain your routines. Talk about mistakes to avoid. Recommend products. You see that people will go for it because it's an educative content. So people don't just admire you, they will trust you for it. And when people trust you, they don't argue with your price. We already know this. So the third point here is content that builds authority. Authority makes people see you as an expert, really. It's like it's the reason someone will say, oh, let me ask her, let me learn from him, oh, let me pay for this, just because of authority. That authority content, it might not always go viral, but it positions you as valuable. Yes, authority positions you as valuable. And value attracts money consistently. That is when you are consistent in what you are doing, it attracts money. So one of the benefits, like the biggest benefit of this habit, is that you monetize attention instead of chasing it. Don't chase it, just monetize the attention. Stop running for likes, stop stressing about views. This is a lot of people are facing this challenge. Stop running for likes, stop stressing about views, and stop posting for approval. These are the things you need to focus on. So instead, attention starts working for you when you bring clients, sales opportunity, and income. So before you post anything next, ask yourself, is this content selling something? It's one of the questions you need to ask yourself before posting anything. Is this content selling something? Is it educating someone? Is it building my authority? If yes, post it. If not, if you don't answer, if you're not able to, just have to rethink it. Just take a pause, rethink it, re-strategize, and when you get a better clarification, go ahead and post it. So guys, if this my talk is really hitting you, tap the screen and tap your love button, and drop your comments in the comment section. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Miss Gloria. Thank you very much. Well delivered.
You're
Pop culture
welcome.
financial habits that build wealth. Number three, content for income, not validation. Thank you very much, Miss Gloria. So I'll be bringing up stage Miss Chineye to give us the fourth pop culture financial habits that build wealth. Miss Chineye, you're welcome up stage. Please confirm you can hear us, Miss Chineye. Miss Chineye, we can't hear you.
Hello, can you hear me now?
Yes, loud and clear.
Oh, okay. Please, sorry for that.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you everyone for staying till this time. All right, so we'll quickly move into the number 4 point, which is smart lifestyle automation. Okay, so please hold on, please. Oh my god.
Miss Chineye, please confirm you are still with us. All right, guys, let me quickly run the fourth pop culture financial habit that builds wealth. The number 4 point is smart lifestyle automation. Automate your lifestyle when it comes to saving. Automate your lifestyles. And the first bullet point there says auto save daily or weekly. So it depends on how you're getting your income. It depends on how your income is coming in, like your cash inflow, your sales, your profits. It depends on how it's coming in. So learn to save either daily or weekly in small bits or small amounts, so that at the end of the month, at the end of 3 months, at the end of 6 months, at the end of the year, you'll be able to have bulk money saved somewhere untouched. And the second point there says automate bills and reinvestments. Automate bills and reinvestment. That is, know the bills that are meant to be paid. Like, you just know that this bill is constant, is going to be paid, so that you don't start running helter skelter when it's time to pay those bills. For instance, shop rent, your house rent, your upkeep, your staff salaries, every expenses that you know that this is what runs every month. Try to automate those bills so you know when it's time to pay those bills. And also reinvestment. What is reinvestment? Reinvestment is reinvesting part of your profits or some of your profits to make more profits. So it's not it doesn't necessarily means that you will just be reinvesting your capital alone. Let's say, for instance, you start your business with 100,000 naira, and you decide to say, oh, because I use 100 naira to start this business, I want to remain with this 100,000 naira. I want to just keep reinvesting this 100,000 naira. You can also reinvest the profits if you have enough profits, or if you have more profits. Let's say, for instance, you have 50,000 naira profit extra. You can decide to say, okay, let me make this 100,000 naira 105,000 naira and reinvest it into that business. By so doing, you are growing not only your capital, you are also growing your profit. So that way, you grow profit and capital simultaneously. So learn to reinvest your profits and investment, and also learn to automate your bills, learn to automate your expenses, so that expenses don't just jump from nowhere and you start paying unnecessary bills, or you start paying unnecessary um spending unnecessary money or finances. Don't just spend based on impulse. Don't spend based on panic. Don't spend for unplanned expenses. We know, yes, sometimes there are expenses that comes as an emergency. For instance, health. There are also some that they will pose as an emergency, but you find out that really they are not emergencies. You just want to act on impulse, or you are just acting on impulse. So learn to automate your bills. Separate urgent bills from important bills, or separate emergency bills from bills that you know that are really necessary to pay. So you treat the ones that are more important first. You treat the ones that we know affect the business if you don't treat them. Okay? And then we said that the benefits of smart lifestyle automation is discipline becomes effortless. So if you are able to save daily or weekly, and you are able to automate your bills and reinvest, you find out that discipline just becomes effortless, because you already have system in place. You have things in place that are doing all these things for you. Your structures are already in place that you are following, that is making saving easy for you, is making spending also easy for you, and is making reinvesting easy for you. So please, if you are still following us and you have questions, please let's begin to have them in the comment section while I bring up Blessing to give us the fifth pop culture financial habits that build wealth. So let's get your comments, let's get your questions, let's get your insights on this topic: pop culture financial habits that build or grow your finances and business. So you're welcome upstage, Blessing. Let's have the fifth pop culture financial habits that build wealth. Welcome, Blessing. Miss Blessing, we can't hear you. Please check your mic settings. Check your microphone settings. We can't hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, loud and clear. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Joma. So finally, we're
You're
going to be
welcome.
talking about learning as a status symbol. So one of the action points is skill before luxury. Knowledge compounds. I'd like to ask a question. How many of us are into a business? How well do we know the business? How well have we studied the business? What book have we read about that business? What courses have we taken? Some of us are into something, we're just doing it just because of let's just get money, let me do it. Other people are doing it. We don't know it. You want to start a cleaning agency, you've not studied it, you've not checked people that are doing well in that your area of specialty. You've not even brought out a niche. What will you be known for? You've not even read anything, no book, nothing. You just I'm just living life as it goes. Your knowledge is your power in all that you do. Your knowledge is your power. Let's have it in mind that what we know, that's our power. That's what will bring us out of any kind of situation we find ourselves. What you know about something, that's what will actually solve your problem. So we should learn how to build skill, invest in yourself, invest in knowledge, read books, get mentors on what you like. You want to start a business, you don't know anybody that is doing well, you don't know any known entrepreneur, you don't know anybody that has made it big in that thing you want to do. Some of us have big dreams, but we want to kill the dreams with just trying to just let's just see how it goes, let's see how it goes. Knowledge is what will take you to where your peers have not reached. So it's when you start investing in skills, investing in courses. You want to go into interior, you've not taken any course on interior, you just feel I know now, it not be just to the arrange house, not be to put skirting, do this. But when you start taking courses, you start seeing things that other people are not seeing. You start seeing things that are there that is not even common, that people have not tapped. Because why? Because you know you've been studying it, you've been checking courses online, you've been reading books on interior, you've been reading books on that your project, even baking. There's nothing literally you want to do on this earth that they are nothing, they are no knowledge about it online. And we're in a world where everything is online. Everything is online, everything is, even there are free courses to take. You won't say it's money. Sometimes you say it's money, I don't have money. Start with the free courses. Start with the free courses. There are things you want to learn. Some of us can even learn how to bake online, but we don't want to try. We just want to sit down. We're waiting for things to come from heaven, just waiting for manna to fall from heaven into our lap. We don't want to start learning. We don't want to start investing in ourselves. You ask the young people, an average young person, they don't know, and they've not read any book. From last year till now, nobody has even opened one book. They just say, but you see them on social media. Even those that are on social media, there are some kind of people you follow, they help you, but you won't follow those ones. You start thinking of maybe those are my friends. No, nah, these celebrities. There are some things, there are some people that are doing when they have a lot of online presence. You want to go into finance, there are a lot of people making it big in finance. They are online, follow them. Look for mentors. You don't need to even start going to their houses or know them personally. You can follow them online and watch them, watch their patterns. What are the things that are working for them? What are their beliefs? That way you start learning from them. You pick the things that are needed to you and leave the ones that you don't need. Then you start making yourself better than the average person out there. That's the only way you will grow. What you know is what you know. Nobody can take away your knowledge from you. It's different from, there's something that is beauty. You say you want to invest in. Most of us invest in beauty products. Some of us now, as soon as we get our salary or any money we make from our business, we spend it on beauty products, the latest clothes, the latest shoes, everything, just to make ourselves look good. Why our business is suffering? Why our mind is suffering? We are forgetting that it's our mind that will make us matter. It's our mind that will open doors for us. It's what you know that will make you stand out. Some of us just wants to be just look good, but you end up becoming a beauty without brain, an empty barrel. Just let's just keep her there. Oh, let's call that girl, let's call that guy. It looks good. Don't engage him in anything. Just put him there so that just let him be, just be looking good, like an aesthetic. Is that the kind of life you want to live? Or are you a high value person that somebody, when they are looking for somebody to come or somebody to speak on something, or they need a help from something, they will call you just to come and I know if this girl comes here, if this guy comes here, and I will be able to solve these our problems. So most times we don't think of learning as a, some of us, as soon as we graduate from the university, we just drop our books. Thank God say we don't even finish school sef. No need to dey read again. Book, I don tire. But it's what you learn. learning is an everyday thing. You spend your time learning and relearning. If you check great people out there, they are learners. They keep learning, they keep reading books, and you're admiring them, but you don't want to pay the price that they pay. Set out time for yourself to read. Set out time for yourself to learn a new skill. Make skill, turn it into a something that is a new, that's a flares. Like how many things you can do. There are some people you see, only you can do this, you can do this, you can do this, you can do, and you just be admiring them, but you've been wanting to be like them, but at the same time you can't pay the price that they pay. Some of them are learners, they are readers, they spend their time, they have mentors, they have people that talk to them about certain things, they invest in themselves. So what I want to say today is that everyone should invest in themselves. Knowledge can pass faster than fashion. Fashion will just, it fades. By the time you step part of the room, that your cloth has even gone out of trend. The next one is coming. So it's what you know that will make you part of, you become a trendsetter instead of, rather than the followers of a trend. So I just want all of us to just know that learning is a starting of knowledge, and learning is power. It's what you know that will determine who you be tomorrow and who you meet and the room that will open for you. So thank you everyone. I hope we are all blessed by this session. Thank you very much. Thank you, Joma.
Thank you very much, Blessing. We appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Learning as a status symbol. Learn to read books. Don't be scared of books. They've even made it simple. Most books now are digitalized. We have our books, Graduate as a Millionaire. We have the Too Young, Too Strong, Volume 1, 2, 3. We have New Mom, Smart Spending, and a whole lot of books in our bookstore. They are all online, downloadable versions that you can download and read at your own pace. And then there are a lot of other free websites that gives you knowledge, that gives you learning, that gives you mentorship, skills that you can even acquire for free. So please upgrade yourself. Don't just be stuck in one place. Don't be stuck at one point, one career, one job, just one thing. Everybody knows you with that thing, and it's not as if you are even doing very well on that. Just learn to broaden your knowledge, learn to have more skills, okay? And we can have all these free. All right. So after looking at these popular cultures that destroy our finances and the ones that also build our finances, how do we now apply these ideas to grow our finances and business? How do we apply these ideas to business growth? Number one, as a recap, we say track cash flow. Track cash flow. Reinvest before spending. It doesn't necessarily mean that once you make profits, you spend it. Once you make profit, you spend it. No, it's not a bad idea if you reinvest your profits together with your capital. It's not a bad idea. Okay. So treat your business like a brand, not vibe. Treat your business like a brand, not vibe. There's a saying that says you are addressed the way you dress, the way you want to be addressed. It is the way you carry your business. That is how people will also carry that business. If you carry your business and you are playing with it, people will also play with it. If you carry your finances and you are playing with it, people will play with it. When they know that, oh, if I go to her shop, she will buy me Coke. If I go to her shop, she will pop wine. Maybe you are a wine seller or you sell drink. If I go to her shop, I will drink one bottle of wine. So let me go. So as they are coming and you are entertaining them with your drinks, with your brand, you are giving them your food, they will keep coming and the business will keep going down. So treat your business like a brand, not vibes, not for entertainment, not for refreshments. Value your business. Treat your business like a brand. Then track cash flow. You can do that weekly, you can do that daily, you can do that monthly. Just ensure you are tracking cash flow. Ensure you are tracking your cash flow. Okay? Use expense trackers. Track your cash, track your finances, track your resources, track everything you spend as regards to your business. Then the next point there says reinvest before upgrading your lifestyle. Reinvest before upgrading your lifestyle. This is in sync with the first point that says reinvest before flexing. Make sure you have enough money. Coach Trevor will always say if you cannot buy something 10 times over, do not buy it for the first time. If you cannot buy something 10 times over, let's say you want, for instance, a pen that costs 10 naira. If you don't have up to 100 naira, don't buy that pen that costs 10 naira. So learn to reinvest before you upgrade your lifestyle, except it is life-threatening, except it is an emergency, except somebody or something is dying. Then you can act based on the current emergency. But if not, if it's for flexing, if it's for vibes, if it's for social media, don't do it. Reinvest before upgrading your lifestyle. There is nobody that has gotten award for being the most richest man, or for building the most beautiful mansion, or for building the most beautiful house. There are beautiful houses everywhere. There are rich people everywhere. The highest you hear is that man is the richest man in the world. That man is the most richest man in Delta State. That man is the richest man in Lagos State. Have you seen them? Have you seen anyone giving an award for being rich or living a flamboyant lifestyle? Have you seen anybody giving an award for living a flamboyant lifestyle? No. So why kill yourself to live a flamboyant lifestyle while your finances is suffering, your business is suffering, your income is suffering, and you are impressing people? For what? Who are you impressing? Okay, so reinvest before upgrading your lifestyle. Then build systems before aesthetics. Stay in sync with reinvesting before upgrading your lifestyle. Then focus on profit, not just revenue. Focus on profit. So don't just say, so long you are making sales, so long people are coming to the shop every day, you are making sales, then it means your business is booming. Sometimes you might be making sales and you're not making profits. Yes. If you don't keep track of your finances, if you don't keep track of your income, if you don't keep track of every penny that comes in or goes out of your business, you might just think that because you are able to still go to the shop the next day and make sales, you think that you are making profit. You are not making profits. You are not making profits. You are running at loss, but you don't know. So focus on your profit. And to focus on your profit, it means you have to track every expenses, track every income, track every outflow of your finances. Know what is happening. Know how much you spend on goods. Know how much you've sold so far. Know what is left in your shop. Know the value of everything that is left in your shop. Know the value of what you have sold so far. Know your income. Know your profits. So don't just focus on selling or making profits. Don't just focus on your revenue. Don't just focus on the money that are coming in. Say, oh, people are coming to buy. So it means I'm making business. That is not a yardstick for you to know that you are successful in that business. It's not a yardstick for you to know that you are successful in that business. So please, I want to thank you once more for joining and staying with us on this live session, Pop Culture Financial Habits that can grow your business and finances successfully. And all through, we ran through the ideas and the pop culture habits that can destroy your finances, and we've also run through the pop culture financial habits that can grow your business. I would like to introduce you to our communities. Right now, we have 2 communities where we can help you manage your business and your finances. As a student, you can join the Millionaire community. You see the barcode, the QR code on the screen. You can scan the QR code and it will to the site that will give you all the information you need to know about our Millionaire community. You find out that in Nigeria, every day, millions of students are graduating broke from our higher institutions. There are no place for them to work. Every year, people are passing out of NYSC camps. Where are they going to? Majority of them are going to the streets. So if these people or some of these people had known that there is something they could have done while they were in school, while they were in 100 level, while they were in 200 level, before they graduate, they would have graduated as millionaires And when they graduate and there is no job, they would have created job for themselves. So that is why we have a millionaire community where we encourage undergraduates to save. We teach them how to save. We give them a strategic plan, a mentorship, a guide, how they can save for 1 year, 2 year, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years before they graduate. And when they graduate, they are coming out as millionaires. So if you are in this category, undergraduate, or you've already graduated, but you still want to save millions, you've not saved millions before and you want to start saving millions, say yearly, monthly, weekly, or 2 or 3 years, you can join this community and we'll mentor you one-on-one on how you can be a millionaire from this community. And then we also have the smart community. The smart community are for business people, graduates, people that are already in business, but they are not trading smartly. They are not doing business smartly. We'll also guide you one-on-one on how you can do your business smartly. If you've not yet started a business and you want to start, fine, you're welcome. You can start smart. We also have a book for that. Start Smart, Build Smart. It's all in our online store. Start Smart, Build Smart. So we have the Start Smart community. We have the Millionaire community. We encourage you all to join these communities, and you can also follow us on our social media handles, follow us on our WhatsApp channels, message us. The admins on those groups are going to respond to you and they're going to give you details if you have any question if you have any questions or concerns as regards your business, your finances. So please join these communities and grow with us, grow with our team. We want to help you grow with us. Thank you once again for joining this live session. Please, this is not going to be the last live sessions. We come on live every week. Come up live on Tuesdays, we come up
It's 10
live
o'clock.
on Thursdays, and we come up live on Sunday. So please just ensure you are following our social media handles for updates on topics and days and times when we come online. Thank you very much, everyone. Do have a good night rest. Bye-bye.